All right, welcome back to FS Students Unscripted. It is episode 8. We are videoing this one. I know we said we would video last one, but technical difficulties, you know how things go. My name is Johnny. I'm the student pastor here at Five Stones. You probably already know that. Joined as always by...
I'm Caleb, the student coordinator.
Yeah. And we have 2 new guests with us here. First time on the pod, long-time listener, first-time caller. Y'all introduce yourselves.
Go for it.
Yeah, my name is Ethan Thomas Head.
Yep.
Leader of the freshman guy. Shout out. You better be listening on your parents' iPhone right now. Senior guys, I love you, but you're replaced now. Yeah, man. What's up? On to Kolby.
All right, there we go.
Oh, I'm Kolby Thomas. I lead 11th grade guys. Shout out to you guys. I know you guys submitted some questions, so I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah. So every time we just answer the questions that have been submitted. They are some good questions this time. It is it's going to be something, but we're going to do something a little different to start out. It's not often that we just say let him cook just right after we jump in, but Ethan had some qualms with our last episode, and I wanted to just give him the opportunity to clear the air. Ethan had a lot of thoughts about, if you listened to last episode, there was a question of, do animals go to heaven? Mm-hmm. And we had some mixed thoughts, especially a person that's also sitting at this table that was on the last podcast. And Ethan had some, he wanted to have a response, so floor is yours. Make your case.
Yeah. So I just want to say that I am 100% positive, had a dream from Jesus himself, that my dog, Tucker, running straight to me in heaven. I mean, why would God make such a beautiful pit bull and not send that pit bull to heaven? How is he going to punish him? He didn't do nothing wrong, man.
Well, it's not like the option is they either go to heaven or hell. Like I think the question is, do they go anywhere at all? But you had a dream?
No, I was riffing.
Oh, okay.
I got nothing for you, man.
A premonition?
You got nothing. You just feel strongly that Tucker's going to be there.
I just feel strongly that my dog will be there.
Okay. That's fair. Hey, Kolby, you got any thoughts?
Not really, no.
Do you have a pet?
Yeah, I have 2. I have a beagle and then a golden doodle. So, yeah.
And you don't care.
I mean, I would love to see him in heaven, but
you don't care.
Never given it much thought, you know?
Kolby's like, take it or leave it. Like, whatever. All right. Well, I guess I don't know how that vote turns out then. I guess according to us, dogs do go to heaven. So,
well, to reiterate my point,
we
just make it clear. All right, like I think the Bible is pretty clear that animals are going to be in heaven. I think that's going to be a thing. I definitely think that's going to be.
Yeah,
a thing.
I would agree.
Now, in terms of our relationship with our personal pets, I don't think it'll be the same. Just like we're not going to be like spouses will not be the same when we're in heaven. Like you won't need that relationship because you'll be so fulfilled by Jesus. We'll know the people that we knew here, and maybe we'll know our pets if they're up there. But I just think since relationships won't be the same, what? If
they're up there,
he's not even
sure.
Can you
say with 100% surety?
Man, I want to.
I know.
I mean, I want to as well. I mean, if they are, that's cool. I have nothing. I'm just talking.
No,
about
I do agree with you. I did some research myself after that episode. Because I know I came off strong in a separate group chat.
We got a lengthy text message from one Ethan Head.
Might have. But let's see. Shout out, I think it was Bible questions? Or
Got questions.
Got questions. Yeah. I went researching down there. And I agree with Caleb's point here. I mean, animals will be in heaven. They were created for a purpose. But, as he was saying, we will not need that same fulfillment in heaven. We won't even know. Like, we won't even be sad. We won't see right now. It is sad right now.
We won't know the difference.
But we won't know. So,
wow. Well, this took a turn. Okay, so we're ready to dive into our questions. We got a bunch of them. Okay, we're gonna get to We're gonna get to some in a second, but there was one that was submitted, and I'm hoping y'all can just give me some clarification on it because I really don't know what this question means. So I'm leaning on one of y'all. It just simply says, "How was the broken stall in your cabin at camp?" Does anybody know what what that question's about?
That would probably be me. At Fuge this year, one of our stalls, the first day, the lock broke off. And instead of trying to fix it, we just rolled with it. And so one of the stalls didn't lock, and so whenever someone used it, we had to make sure no one else was in the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know who broke it?
I do not. I know someone gave it to me, but they said it was already broken. So.
Wait, what'd they give to you?
They gave me the lock. They walked in. They're like, "Here's a lock for you to the stall." And I'm like, "All right."
They gave you like the stall door. It's like, here you go.
Here you go. Who can I dump this problem
Okay.
on?
Well, thanks for
clarifying that.
Thanks for that question. Riveting podcasting here. Okay. Now we're gonna move into the segment that I'm just gonna call the Pat McAfee show. Like we're just about to talk about football for the next 10 questions or something.
Let's do it.
There's some
excited.
specific ones. So, and for those who may not know, Ethan and I are mildly obsessed. We might have some idolatry
Borderline idol.
for football. Kolby and Caleb not so much. So so yeah, we're just gonna roll with this, and I think there's some questions that everybody's gonna be able to answer. So here we go. All right. First one. Making the timestamp. First one. Who will win the Super Bowl and why will it not be the Panthers?
Ooh.
Who will win the Super Bowl and why will it not be the Panthers? Do y'all have Super Bowl predictions? Just about a week out from the.
I mean, I can give you a million reasons why it won't be the Panthers.
Let's hear it.
Dude, I don't know. I just think what I really want to see this year from the Panthers wholeheartedly is just to see Bryce continue to step into his game with how confident he was in the last season. If that can continue and the connectivity between him and the head coaches and all of that can continue to work, then I'll start to get excited for where we're going to go. It's just been so grueling having to be in this real rebuild season for as long as we have.
Dude, 7 years.
Yeah. We should have been way out of it by now. Mm-hmm. Way out of it. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. If we make the playoffs at all, I'll be happy. But
okay,
I'll be jumping up and down if we make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Dude, I really feel like the playoffs is our ceiling. I'm not trying to be a homer
this year,
but if everything goes right, we have a terrible schedule. We're playing trash.
We play the Cardinals. Are going to beat them this year.
Hey, I heard there was
every year.
Hey, I heard there was a bet on the line of if the Cardinals lose, something's going to happen to Kolby. What? Care to share?
Nope, not at all, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. But
wow.
Our schedule's terrible. Our defense should be improved just because there's literally no other way to be worse. Bryce should be better. I am a little nervous. We traded away Thielen. That kind of stinks. I really don't understand why we got rid of his security blanket. We do not have a tight end. He was basically our tight end. And so that's going to be rough. I'm still not convinced that Canales is committed to the run game as much as he says he is. He talks about running the ball 20 times in a press conference, and then he runs the ball 15 times on a Sunday. And it just, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Feed Chuba. So I think the ceiling could be the playoffs. 10-7 would be unbelievable. I'd backflips for days. I think more likely, if we get 6 wins, I'll be happy. I think if we do less than that, I don't know. They may be calling for Canales' job.
Maybe.
What do y'all think?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the question here.
Yeah.
I've been marinating on this.
Okay.
I kind of.
Oh yeah, we're gonna all share Super Bowl predictions right now.
Okay. I kind of want to say the Vikings have a sneaky chance of doing it.
You believe in J.J. McCarthy?
Coming into the NFL, I did not believe in him, but I feel like he's set up for success. I mean, we saw old wash Sam Darnold go produce like he was a baller. Dude
got paid $100 million.
Yeah, bro.
To go play in Seattle.
I mean, they got Jettas. They got Thielen back. So, Jordan Addison 3-game suspension, but he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
They got the running game set up with Aaron Jones, kind of but Jordan Mason behind him, he's a good back.
It's a decent 1-2 punch.
C.J. Hawkinson,
if he's healthy, yeah, he's a good tight end.
Sneaky. Not laying down a guarantee, but
okay. Who are they playing if they're in the Super Bowl? Who's the AFC?
Man, I mean, I kind of got a feeling about Bills too, man. But they always get so far and they just choke it.
I'm beginning to think it's going to be like Brady and Manning, Allen and Mahomes.
I think it's the Lions this year. I think it's their year.
You think so?
I think if they can stay healthy and if they can stay do what they did last year, I think they could have a real shot.
Dude, their issue is staying healthy.
I know.
Like, their defense, they were, like, pulling guys literally off the street of Detroit last year.
It's because they try to kill you every hit they make.
Very true.
They do, man. They are headhunters. But literally, it was like every Monday you're checking injury updates, and it's like the Lions lost another DB. I'm like, who's playing? Like, who should I try out? Like let's see what happens.
Same with 49ers. I know. Every day is an injury.
See, I think that's my sneaky. Like, if the cards fall, like, I don't know what's up with Ayuk, but Pearsall's a baller. Dude, like, took a bullet and came back and played that season, like, insane. Yeah. If McCaffrey is healthy, and then
it's a big if.
Yeah, it is a big if. But the one year he was healthy, like, he was the best player in the NFL. He should have won MVP that year. Yeah. But too bad it's just quarterback award. Anyways, that's another topic. Okay, so are we ready to do official Super Bowl predictions? So you got Vikings and Bills.
Sure.
Vikings and Bills.
Let's do it.
Lions versus who?
I don't know. I'd go with the Bills too.
Okay.
I think
Bills, that would be a good game.
I feel like that would be a good game.
Gosh, that'd be a good game.
Dude, that's a lot of northern people just losing their mind.
Like, it's a crazy game.
Crazy. Dan Campbell versus like Buffalo's fans.
Dan suiting up.
For real. He's like out there pregame in the Super Bowl, jumping over tables and stuff. I could see it. All right, what do you think? Prediction.
I think
Super
Kansas
Bowl.
City will go. As much as I don't want them to. I just think they are. Yeah. Who was last year's? I already don't remember that.
Eagles.
Philly.
Philly and
Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Chiefs, right?
Yeah. Swamped.
Dude,
thankfully.
don't say
I don't know.
rematch.
Is
Obliterated.
How is San Francisco doing? Can they go again?
Besides being on IR, like half the team, they're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they get healthy, they should be good.
Okay.
Their defense lost a lot, so we're gonna have to kind of see. But they brought in the Jets' old coach to be their defensive coordinator. Yeah, Saleh. Yeah, which he couldn't head coach a team, but that dude he has some sick defenses. So they should be in it. I don't think. Yeah.
I think they win the division.
I don't know. Kansas City and some other NFC team. I don't know.
Some other. Just
when we're talking about
dealer's
my football
choice
knowledge, like I can't even. I know a few AFC, few NFC teams, but my brother's always like, which conference is this one? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's so bad.
Oh man, your homework.
I'm trying to get better.
Yeah, your homework after this is to read like some preseason,
divisions.
like
It's my first year doing fantasy football, so I'm about to learn. I'm gonna learn as much as I can.
True. Shout out fantasy football.
Yeah, dude.
I really, really want it to be the Bills, but honestly, all right, this isn't gonna happen. I'm gonna say the Super Bowl that I want it to be. I want it to be the Bills. Oh no. I want it to be the Bengals versus.
I want them to go.
Versus. Like, I think. The Lions would be probably the biggest choice. I want to see two teams in the Super Bowl that have never won the Super Bowl. So that
could be the Arizona Cardinals.
You're stepping on the next question. So I would love for it to be the the Bengals and the Lions, and whoever wins, like their city has their first Super Bowl. I'm so tired, and coming from a guy who was a Patriots fan in the 2000s, like I'm tired of people winning the same people winning over and over. Like Philly, you've got to go away. Kansas City, you've got like 12 leave.
Yeah. LA,
sure.
Definitely not.
LA, no. Matt Stafford's going to be like in a wheelchair by the end of the season. It's not happening.
Bro's a dog, though.
He is. He's going to be slinging. Like, he's going to die on the field. The NFC South is a literal dumpster fire. So that's not happening. The NFC East, I mean, I think Washington could do it if they play their cards right. Like, if Daniels balls like he did last year, there could be a chance. I don't think Philly can replicate what happened last year. Saquon's going to get hurt or something.
Unfortunately, probably.
Yeah, and I don't believe in J.J. McCarthy like you do. So I'm going to say no to the
It's
the
a hot
Vikings.
take.
But and I'd love it to be the Niners. I like Purdy, but we'll see. All right, any other thoughts on that?
No, sir.
Okay, moving on to the next one, Kolby.
Yep, go for it.
This one's specifically for you, man.
All right.
How do you feel about the Cardinals this season? That's literally the question.
That's a good question. I feel okay. I think we're really working on the defense, which is where we struggled last year. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Kyler Murray. I think we should get rid of him. I think there's better opportunities out there. I think he just makes too many mistakes too early. And then when he does that, he doesn't play good the rest of the game. I think coaching is getting better. The morale of the team's getting better. I think we have good stretches. I mean, last year I think we won 4 or 5 games in a row, and then after that we kind of just fell off. So I'm hoping we'll be better this year. I don't know if we will, but we're definitely going to beat the Panthers. That's my one.
Oh my gosh!
Because last year we lost, and we should not have lost that game.
Bro, you are.
How much was the loss?
You are
insane.
insane.
I don't remember.
That game.
Yeah, that game.
Dude,
Good
my
game,
favorite Cardinals-Panthers game was the NFC Championship back in.
Bro.
Dude,
Oh, yeah,
my
in.
goodness.
Bro.
I didn't go. I went to the previous one with the Seahawks, and
So good.
man, I've never been in a stadium like that.
That was true. Just like, man, that was peak.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
10 years ago.
I know.
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
And that game, the Seahawks game, dude, it was like Stewart getting a 80-yard touchdown or something, and then immediately their first offensive drive, the Seahawks, Kuechly pick sixes it right into the end.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
White towels everywhere, stadium shaking. It was like 31-0 halftime.
Yeah.
And then they almost came back.
I remember I
We
was
almost had a heart attack.
I remember I was so scared that we would turn out to be frauds that season, and my fear was just delayed because I was like, Denver, we're gonna roll through noodle-armed Peyton Manning, and wouldn't you know it, he played horribly and won a second Super Bowl. Like,
Well, the crazy
so
thing is,
mad.
I was actually a Denver fan back then. For whatever reason,
course
I
you
had
were.
I think it was because of Peyton Manning. I
my
loved him, and so
gosh.
I was a Denver fan
Fat
back
forehead.
then.
Bro, when he took that helmet off, it was like,
That was a mile high forehead.
and he had that red mark all the time right in the middle.
I forgot about
Oh
that,
my
dude.
gosh.
I love that guy, though.
All right. Anybody else got thoughts on the Cardinals? I certainly do not.
No, we're going to win.
We're going to win. All right. Next
Kolby's gonna have to
question.
follow through on
I
something.
can I can only imagine who submitted this one. How will the Chicago Bears do this year? And this is a two-parter, actually. So this is the first part. How will the Chicago Bears do this year?
Man, I mean, on paper, they should be Super Bowl champions. And in reality, Caleb Williams cannot throw the ball. Let's see. Ben Johnson's a great coach. We'll see what happens, though. I mean, they have so much depth. They should do really good on paper, but it's just it hasn't worked out.
Is their offensive line better than it was last year? Because I just remember seeing Caleb Williams running for his life like every 2 minutes.
It's a little better. They improved it, but man, I think there's still some issues. But they definitely got better.
I think you just have a trend with these offensive gurus that become head coaches. You either have like Sean McVay, which is what everybody's trying to chase, or Kyle Shanahan, Rams and 49ers coaches for the uninitiated. And they like lead their teams to Super Bowls, just like boom. They're just like flying to Super Bowls. Or you have complete and utter disasters. Kind of what we're seeing happen in Miami, kind of Cincinnati a little bit. And so I believe Ben Johnson is like a freak. I mean, I don't know what's going on in his mind. It seems like he's just like, I mean, he's playing backyard football. Like I've seen the Lions doing plays last year that I've never seen anyone do in the NFL. Just complete bananas. But yeah, I do have some doubts about Caleb Williams. I hope they are really bad, and then DJ Moore comes home to Carolina because I miss that guy so much.
Love that. DJ Moore's fed up with Caleb Williams too. I can see it.
I will say, I feel like DJ Moore is like he's not a good hang. Like he does not seem to be a guy that you're like. Crybaby. Yeah, he seems like a tough hang.
It's okay.
So Chicago, like what's their ceiling? What's their floor? What do y'all think? How many wins?
What's their line at? Anybody know their line?
I mean,
look it up. That gives me a good basis. I don't know their schedule.
I don't either.
They're 8.5.
Man. What's their strength of schedule?
Bro, you're asking. All right, we need a producer.
Hey, producer in the back, can you look that up?
Yeah, please. I mean, they play the NFC North. It looks like they play the NFC East and the AFC East. So they're playing the Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and then they're playing the Commanders, Cowboys, Eagles, Giants. That'll be a win for them. Congratulations, Bears.
Don't sleep on Jameis, bro. Jameis
is he their starter?
No.
Oh. I'm like,
team morale is at a high though.
Hey, if there was like a Super Bowl for press conferences, Jameis would win. When you're born around water, you just built different. Just look up Jameis Winston.
That's something he said, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Dude, he's nuts.
He says the most wildest things.
So yeah, they do not have an easy schedule.
I counted 3 wins out of those, by the way. So
dang. So you think their total they're gonna have 3 wins?
I mean, that schedule you just said, maybe like 3 wins. Like I mean, I could see them beating Steelers, Browns, Giants, maybe the Cowboys,
Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Raiders. Okay, so 5 wins.
Yeah.
That's a good floor. And if they really produce, I could see them getting like 9.
Yeah, I could see him getting 7, and then any Chicago fans that we
6 or 7 or like what?
No, like 7. Jeez. I could see them getting like 7, and a Chicago fan when they like go on a tear, like say they beat the Vikings and Steelers back to back in November, a certain Bears fan we know getting like super amped up, and I'm like, calm down, you beat 10,000-year-old Aaron Rodgers and JJ McCarthy, like congratulations. And then they'll get rolled by the Eagles, the Packers. Yeah, they play. Yeah. 49ers is another team that they're playing. They have a tough schedule.
Yikes!
I think 7 is like that's a super successful season for them.
I think Steelers are going to be dog water this year.
They're going to be so bad.
Aaron Rodgers is going to run them for the ground.
Yeah, it's not about to be good. But that leads to our second, the second half of this question. Again, I can't imagine who submitted this one. Take out hometown bias is the preface of this question.
Okay.
In 5 years, who is the better quarterback, Caleb Williams or Bryce Young? Ethan, we'll let you answer last.
Yeah. You guys go for it.
Okay, well, I'm curious for you to go first.
Dude, I don't know enough about Caleb Williams to make a... I feel like
You
I
don't
can't
need
answer
to.
this without bias. But I would hope Bryce Young.
I'm sorry.
His quarterback number is
If it's-
18. That's just like, that started my issues with him. I'm like, what? The worst number. Like, what are you doing?
Caleb Williams? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
18.
Peyton Manning's number.
Yeah, but Peyton, like, that's Peyton. I mean, you know, it's just such a weird... I don't know. I immediately saw it and I was like, what the heck is this? Yeah. This guy, he doesn't have his head on straight.
That's for sure.
Yeah. If Bryce Young continues improving the way he is, Bryce Young.
Okay.
That's what I'd say.
Colby?
Yeah. So obviously I'm not a Panthers fan, but I would definitely say Bryce Young. I don't know. I've just been impressed. I mean, he's struggling, right? I think the whole Panthers has been struggling the last couple of years, but I think there's definitely been improvement from him. As long as he can connect with, his wide receivers and tight ends, I think he's going to be one of the greater ones.
Dang, one of the greater ones. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I do.
The Cardinals are beating the Panthers, but Bryce Young will be a Hall of Famer.
That game, he's not going to do good. So
that one game, dude.
That one game.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison's just going to look at him with his. Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, bro.
Dude is like
massive.
Dude's been shooting up something. Like he is yoked out of his mind. He's just going to look at Bryce Young, and Bryce is going to fall in a fetal position. Like he's going to be like, I didn't know humans could be that big. His biceps are gigantic. I mean, goals, honestly. Like,
see, that's the thing. The only thing that is not for Bryce Young is, I'm sorry, man, but the height. I mean, we're like the same height too, by the way. But like, just be in the NFL.
Yeah,
you're right.
Be that small. I mean, he's not even like juiced up. He's just like a normal average guy.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to say in 5 years he's gonna be like this great guy. But if he stays behind a good O-line, prayers up for that, and then a good core, like coaching core, if we can actually be stable, I can see him easily producing over Caleb Williams.
Yeah. I think with the O-line too, like obviously that needs to be better, but another specific thing that I see him improve on that he was just not good at all when he first started was decisiveness in the pocket.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't step back enough.
He was
it was only a few, he was so terrified.
I don't
it was
blame
only
him.
like a couple steps. I mean, with what he was dealing with and getting in the NFL, I get it, but that has definitely gotten better. His reaction to just throwing the ball a lot quicker. He steps a lot further back now. So hopefully that continues. But
I think it will, man.
But man, when you got Ike Ekwonu blocking your blind side, like, bro, you don't know what's coming. Like, that guy's either going to be an all-pro tackle or like,
dude,
the worst.
Isn't he? He got so many flags on him last year.
Icky?
I remember
Oh, yeah.
in one game, it was
Sort
just
of
one
Moten.
after the other, and I'm like, man, what are you
We just
doing?
extended Moten. You see that?
Yeah.
2 years? Yeah. We did not pick up Icky's fifth-year option. I'm like, yeah, that's about right. We got to draft a left tackle.
Go prove it.
In 5 years, really trying to remove hometown bias. I mean, Caleb had one season with a horrible situation.
Yeah.
However, he was throwing to DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, and Rome Odunze. And he had, who's his run? DeAndre Swift is his running back. So I'm like, I feel like you should have produced more than you did.
Yeah.
But his O-line was horrible. And he plays, I mean, admittedly, his division is way harder than ours. Like, the Vikings defense, they may not be very good, but their defense is, like, solid. And the Packers are just going to own the Bears for all of eternity. And then, And so, and then the Lions. And it's like, bro, like, where are you winning a game there? Like, maybe you'll steal one from the Vikings. You could do an upset against somebody, but, like, you're going to be fighting to not have 6 losses just off of your division.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. But then again, I mean, I think Bryce Young is trending correctly. And I think the reason that I answer this, I can already tell Chris is like shaking his head somewhere. But like what Bryce did in college and like what he could get back to is greater than what Caleb did in college and could get back to. Like Bryce is best, like Caleb just pales in comparison to it. And so I don't know. That's not necessarily going to lead to the future, but it might. And I do think it's just kind of like, do we have our coach? Do you have your, like, is Tet McMillan going to be Bryce's guy like Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith? Like, you know,
Yes,
Cam and Greg Olson. Like, is that going to be his boy? Like, I miss them so much.
Boys.
So I guess I'm just going to say Bryce Young. Somewhere Chris Manriquez has just turned off the podcast.
I will cut Caleb some slack. I mean, like you said, he came into a good position, but he had a hard schedule and a terrible offensive line.
Dude, and a terrible coach. Like,
Terrible
I don't even
coach.
know why they
Terrible
kept him.
coach.
I don't even know why they kept him. Like,
Right.
it's so crazy. I think the better question, honestly, is like, of the quarterbacks taken recently, who's going to be the best? Is it going to be like Bryce,
Drake
Caleb, Drake May, Bo Nix,
Love me some Bo.
Cam Ward? If you believe in the hype, like the Titans are saying he's going to win MVP this year. Stroud, like, who is going to be the guy that kind of rises above all of those? I don't particularly think it's Bryce.
No.
Honestly, the boring pick, I feel like it's going to be Bo Nix is going to be better than all of them. Like this,
I could see it.
and
With Peyton.
yeah, dude,
Peyton
like,
loves that dude.
and he's like 26 years old, and he's a rookie. Like,
Yeah. Sucked
Like
for us
the-
at Auburn, but, whatever.
yeah. And then he went to Oregon, and balled out.
Yeah,
like,
balled out. Like, where was that, Bo? Huh? I
Bro,
had to
his
watch it on
frontal
screen
lobe,
every Saturday.
his frontal lobe just need to develop at 25, and then he gets like, I'm going to Oregon. Bye. Like, I'm gonna figure things out. Yeah, I think it'll be him or it's probably a race between him, May, and Stroud. I think, and
I
think,
really believe in May.
dude, I want
really
to.
believe in May.
I want to pull back out my Patriots stuff. It's been a rough couple of years. It's been a rough couple of years. And UNC. Let's go Heels. All right. That's probably enough on that. Next question. This is one that all of us can answer because regardless of your football knowledge, what round and sorry, this was worded weird. Sorry. What round would Jesus be picked in the NFL draft?
Well, no, this could be a good question. I mean, he should 101, but as we know, he's a lowly carpenter.
Yeah,
True.
I feel like he's the sleeper pick.
He was a
right?
sleeper. He's like Brock Purdy, last pick in the draft.
Bro, you're saying he's going to be Mr. Irrelevant?
Mr. Irrelevant. Who
Pick like 274?
Yeah, man. I mean,
Dude.
if
yeah.
we look back, biblically accurate. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the humble guy. So
Yeah. What do y'all think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he'd be the sleeper pick. He'd be like one of the last. And then, I mean, wasn't that kind of Brady's story? Like he was picked really down low and
Bro.
then turned into
was he like 7th round?
Just imagine that announcement. Like,
Did you just? I'm like, did we just become best friends? You just called Tom Brady Jesus? Like,
oh no,
Tom Brady
gotta
is
be
Jesus. Let's go. He is the
God.
chosen
Pod.
one.
Edit that
Cut
out.
All of a sudden, the feed cuts out of the video.
what team would he be drafted to?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't think he would be drafted. I don't think Jesus was athletic. He was the Son of God, but that doesn't mean
Well, he
like
was a carpenter though, so like he had to have had some
yeah,
muscle,
Strong.
right? Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah,
mean you're
but-
athletic.
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
true.
I don't know. Like, what were
Let's just say he was.
like Jewish boys playing? Like, what were their sports when Jesus was like 11? What were Mary and Joseph signing him up for? Like youth league? They're like taking him to the temple, and they're like,
What was that game they played in The Chosen? You remember that scene where they play with the ball?
Yeah,
They did play a game. I
I
can't
have
remember what
no
it's called,
idea.
though.
It looked like
was super
nonsense.
simple
It looked
looking.
like something a sixth grader would make up.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
looked
it did.
made no
It's not
sense.
complicated.
I don't think he would be drafted. But if he was, who would he be drafted by? That's a good question, Ethan. What team would draft him? Did he ask that or did
I
Caleb?
think Caleb asked that one.
Caleb, did you ask that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
apologies.
I'll take
Edit that
credit,
out.
but-
Save it, please.
Edit that out. So who? What team would draft him? Do you have an answer since you asked the question, Caleb Peters?
Okay. What team would draft him? Jeez, that's hard. I don't know. I don't have immediate thoughts on that one. That's just.
I would say the Eagles because Howie Roseman just seeks value late. He's a
Ooh.
great drafter. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
he sees those guys.
either that or the Raiders are always just picking the most random people. Like they're just like, what? I mean, they picked a punter in the first round one time. Like they make no sense with their picks. They'll pick somebody that everybody's like, he's going in the 4th round, number 12 overall. So I could see the Raiders just being like, I think this guy, like, Man, I saw him carrying a log the other day. Like, let's go. He's about to be our center for Geno Smith.
Saw him carrying that cross, and I was like, man, I got to draft him.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Just imagine the
goodness.
announcement music like they do now, and it's like the Raiders select Jesus Christ.
From Nazareth University. Homegrown guy. Heard he doesn't have a dad. That's kind of weird. Not sure if I believe it. Oh my gosh.
What's his number? 3?
7.
7, man.
Duh.
7. Okay.
He's like a 5'4" right guard wearing number 7.
That's my Jesus.
Position. What position is Jesus playing?
Running back.
Man, you can keep going with that. Running back?
Yep.
Safety, because he saves you.
Hey, yes. Look how, wow.
Gosh, we got our
So on
clip for
top of it.
Instagram. That's for
Oh. Yo, clip that, chat.
yeah. Man, now all I can just picture is like Tony Romo gassing up Jesus, like with his like, Jim, I love this guy. He's a hard worker. Nobody believed in him outside of the draft.
Oh my gosh. Jim Nantz and Patrick Mahomes need to get married. That man is always talking about Patrick Mahomes. Look at the way he sat on that bench, Patrick Mahomes. Man, nobody can do it like him.
Oh my gosh.
He would hype Jesus up for sure.
Do we have any other mutations of this question?
Keep going, man.
How long is his career going to be? 3 years?
33.
His entire lifespan?
30.
Well, he could do it. You know, he could.
So he could do it, yeah.
No injury.
Tony Romer's like, he's a 55-year-old guard. Don't know how he's still playing. Maybe he did rise from the dead. I don't know. 33rd season. Okay. Man, wow.
Good question.
If this is our last podcast, you know why. The next question, I'm so glad someone asked this, because as soon as I saw the Jesus one, I immediately thought of this one. Which Bible character would make the best football player? Which Bible character would make the best football player?
Samson.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm going with Goliath because of his height.
I was thinking Goliath too.
I'm going to go opposite David. Kid had heart.
Bro, and he got an arm.
And
David's
an
a
arm.
quarterback.
Okay.
Let's make a football
He's
team.
a leader.
Football team of Bible characters. David's the quarterback.
Okay.
What is Goliath, like a tight end? Bro, could you imagine
Man.
running across the middle? Like,
That's amazing. Yeah, definitely tight end.
what's Samson playing?
Yeah, I was trying to think of how the Bible describes what he does. It's more like brute force stuff. So,
Running back?
Or like
Yeah.
middle,
Put him in
or like
RB.
middle linebacker,
more, yeah.
safety. Bro, Samson coming down on you?
I thought
Whoa.
Jesus was the safety.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Well,
Safety.
you have two. You know,
Okay. That's true.
Jesus is the free safety, and Samson is the strong safety.
Right. Okay, makes sense. Peter at wide receiver.
Are we like? Do we have the same mind? I was
Yeah.
literally about to say that. He's just speeding past John. No. John beat Peter.
Yeah.
It's John.
But he's getting his revenge on the field.
Oh, okay. So Peter and John are the wideouts.
Right.
Okay.
Who's in the slot? John.
Zacchaeus,
Faster. Oh, Zacchaeus.
the wee little man. Bro, he's
Yes,
like
put him in a
shifty in
slot.
there.
Put him
Yeah.
I like it.
Let's think. Who else? Who else could be?
Where's Matthew going?
Bro, he's like the coordinator or something.
Matthew's
He's got-
smart. He could be
he's got like
QB.
so many. No, but David's got that arm. Like,
Okay.
Matthew's like the offensive coordinator.
That's true.
He's like cooking it up on the
Yeah.
sidelines.
Yeah.
No, that's
Um,
I like that.
I'm trying to think Genesis. Like, who are some other, or like the mighty men of David? Oh shoot, what are their names? There's like a guy named Benaiah in 1st or 2nd Samuel, and he's the one that chases the pit and the lion on a snowy day. Like, that dude's got to be like a D end. Like, if you're wrestling a lion to the ground, like, he can handle a tackle. He can handle Ike Ekwonu. Like, he's
You're gonna tear him
he's
up.
throwing him down. Okay. Anybody else? Any other Bible characters immediately come to mind? I think we got the big ones.
Who would be the coach is the question.
God.
God
the Father.
God, the Father.
Not
the Son.
Gotta specify.
True.
Moses would be O-line, just all of it, because he can part.
Yeah, it's just the O-line is just like all the patriarchs of the Old Testament. It's like Abraham, Moses, and Noah. Who would be the coach? Probably like Paul.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like Paul. Maybe. Trying to think of anybody else. Anybody else that's
Solomon, because of his wisdom that he has.
Oh, true. Maybe he's like the GM.
Okay.
You know, he's like putting the pieces together, and then
Who's the owner?
God. That one's God.
Yeah.
God the Father.
That one's God the
So
Father.
who's head coach? Now they removed
That's who did we just say?
Paul. Yeah.
Paul. Okay.
GM Solomon, bro. That's a trio that'll
Stacked
win you a
squad.
Super Bowl.
What about Adam? First guy ever.
Yeah, but he got beat by a snake. So like,
Lame.
I'm literally just going through the Old Testament in my mind, just like shooting through it. Elijah, like outran chariots. My boy could
Wide
definitely play maybe corner, lockdown.
Okay.
All right, we probably given enough mind to this.
That's a good question.
But who would be the best? Who would be the best football player? Are we going with Samson? You think probably?
I think so.
The person is versatile.
Who?
Gotta have the
Versatile?
most versatile guy.
Honestly, Samson.
I would say Samson.
Like I feel like Goliath's going to be big, but he's going to
Yeah,
run
he
like
would
a
not be good.
It doesn't
6.
go into like
6'7"?
the physical attributes of someone.
No, he's
as much
going
as
to
Samson,
run like
I
a
feel
6-second 40. He's going to be like lumbering through there.
Generous.
Yeah, he could, dude. He could be a good left tackle. Goliath, like a 9-foot tall guy protecting your blind side. That'd be pretty sick.
Or you just get run around.
True. True. Okay, we only have like 2 more football questions, so here we go. So you have to pick your favorite football player to remove from your team and add to another team. Who is the player and what team are they transferring to? Bonus, would you change teams to follow that player? So your favorite player has to go to another team. Where are they going? And would you change teams to follow that player? Who's your favorite football player, first of all?
It doesn't have to be on the team you follow, right? It's just your favorite football player anywhere? Or does it have to be on the team that you're a fan of?
I think it like if you already cheer for the
Your team.
yeah, I think it's your team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, your
favorite
team.
player who's active on our team currently?
I think so, but we can talk about past.
Okay.
For me, I think it'd be Trey McBride. I love that guy.
Oh.
He didn't have that many touchdowns last year, but I think he's so explosive. So, like, he can catch the ball, run the ball. I think he'd do great in Detroit. I just think doing those crazy plays, I think he'd be great at those because you kind of don't know where he's going to go, but he's going to be there and catch the ball, run the ball, whatever.
That'd be sick.
Didn't you get him?
Yeah.
Is it you that got him?
Yeah, he's my tight end.
Yep.
And Sam Laporta, Detroit's tight end, is always hurt, so they need help anyways. So that works. Would you change teams to follow that player?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I would not.
All right. Caleb, Ethan?
Yeah, I'd say my favorite right now is Bryce. I wish Cam was on the team because I'd pick him. But I would put him... I miss that so much, dude.
Go to the YouTube channel and
Gosh,
see that cringe.
It's made so many people mad, too, on the field. It was
I love
hilarious.
Insane.
Insane.
how
I remember.
mad-
You remember that clip
Cam
of him
be
doing the
alive.
end zone, and it was either the Titans or
The
the Texans.
Titans,
Yeah,
dude.
Titans came up to him and like pushed
got
him.
so mad at him.
Oh, dude.
So
Cam was
mad.
a dog, man.
I miss when we had
was.
swagger. Like, oh.
Yes.
We had
Anyways.
Dude, he was
aura.
doing like full flips in the end zone. It was ridiculous.
man.
Hold on,
Yeah.
level. Anyway,
Love that guy.
Bryce and I mean, I don't know where I'd move him to. Another team I follow. I mean, I wouldn't do the Bengals because they got Burrow. I think he's a better option than Bryce. Maybe Green Bay. I don't know. Who's Green Bay's QB?
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, which he's probably
He's a
better than
beast.
Bryce. Yeah.
Send
I don't
him-
know.
Send him to the Steelers.
to the.
Don't send anybody to the Steelers.
Yeah,
they are in a hole.
No, but I wouldn't follow him. I'm a Panthers fan till the end, man.
Yeah. Ethan,
if we're going favorite player on our teams right now, then I'm gonna just go with T-Mac, man. Tedrow McMillan.
He hasn't even played yet.
I know.
Favorite player.
I'm just starting to love the guy. I mean, I
Okay.
think he's gonna be a beast. I remember draft night. I like hated the pick.
Yeah.
And I immediately texted John. I was like, bro, what are we doing?
I was so mad. We FaceTimed.
Yeah, we did.
Me, you,
did.
and Mac.
Yeah.
We were like, what is going on?
He's new. I didn't know that.
He's a rookie, yes, but
Yeah.
he's easily gonna be the alpha wide receiver. Like I guarantee you, this year he blows up. Wide receiver 1 for our team.
Sweet.
Lockdown.
Well, that's awesome.
He profiles as a. He's gonna be great.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
We need that guy back.
I got him.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah,
my
you do.
picks.
You sniped him from me. I'm so salty.
You also got Thielen,
I had no
who's
idea
now
what I
in
was doing.
Minnesota. So would you? So what team would you have him go to, and would you follow him?
I mean, yeah, he's rookie, so hard to tell you. I could see him in like maybe in Seattle, like
Ooh.
go replace DK. And no, I wouldn't follow. I wouldn't
Yeah.
go to Seattle.
Yeah.
Be a fan.
Dude, I don't know who my favorite player is right now. Probably Bryce, I guess, but that's gonna be real. Contingent on how things go. Outside of him, my two would probably be like Chuba Hubbard, and then no. I got three. Sorry. They would be Chuba Hubbard. I really like Jalen Coker.
underrated.
I want to see him pop off with like 70 catches and 1,000 yards. Like he could do it.
It's gonna happen.
And then Brown. The defensive tackle. It's not good.
Oh, Derek Brown.
Derek Brown.
Yeah, he's from Auburn.
I kept thinking,
Eagle baby.
I kept thinking Aaron Donald, and I'm like, that's not.
That's
him.
a good pick. I put
Derek
him on my
Brown.
list.
Those are probably my three. Probably the top out of that is Chuba. I would not follow him. He would probably do well. He'd probably do well in like what's a run heavy team like the Chargers. Like they're trying to run the ball like 60 times a game.
Greg.
Or Philly. Like him and Saquon as a 1-2 would be sick. In the past, I remember growing up when we were really bad, always thinking Steve Smith should go play for the Patriots and play for Brady.
I could see that.
And like win a Super Bowl and to see what he could do with like an all-star level quarterback. He played with basically journeyman like the entirety of his career, and he's in the top 10 receiving yards in the NFL history. Like if he had been playing with Brady or Rodgers or Roethlisberger or Manning or anybody like that, he would have. He'd be like first ballot, easy. So,
Oh yeah.
anybody have any thoughts like that of past players that could go to a different team? I would probably follow him for that. I wouldn't like completely abandon the Panthers, but I loved Steve Smith back when he played.
Man. Speaking of past players, I wish Kuechly was able to play longer.
Dude.
I loved Kuechly.
Oh my goodness.
Loved him.
Way
man.
too soon.
It sucks, man.
To see him, he would have fit perfectly with like Troy Polamalu's Steelers. Like that would have been, and he's in AFC Championship games, winning Super Bowls. Like
His
I hate
mind
he
for
never won
defense
one.
was just so cool to watch. Like once
crazy.
I started understanding what his position was and what he did, like watching how he looked at the field and how he called things immediately, he was just so good at it. It was insane.
All right. Last football question. We've kind of already answered it, but it was specifically put towards somebody. And so, Ethan,
Yes, sir.
specifically for you.
All right.
How do you feel about the Panthers this season, and will they win 7 games?
That's a good question.
We kind of talked about that at the start,
I
but
kind of did. I feel pretty good. Going in this year. Usually I'm skeptical, or is that the word? Did I just use the right word?
Skeptical.
Wow,
Usually
man.
I'm spectacle.
Please edit that. I'm gonna get
Nope.
flamed. Stupid. stupid. Skeptical. But I have a good feeling this year. I think, like I said, I think T-Mac is just going to be a dog for us. Just alpha wide receiver. I'm sad that Thielen left because he was like Bryce's safety blanket. But, man, I feel like Coker's going to come out of the woodworks. He's going to do good. Xavier Legette's going to be a wide receiver 2. He's not built for a wide receiver 1 role.
I am not confident in him.
I'm not either.
Boys out here eating raccoons, like, no.
I'm not confident in him as the dominant wide receiver. He cannot do that. But just like to be there, yeah, he can produce. And we have 2 good tight ends. We got Chuba's a great guy.
You mean Trimble and Sanders?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Yeah, no, they're good tight ends.
It's not exactly Olsen and
they're not
Shockey.
great tight ends, but they're good athletes.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you guys see? This is football related, but there was a bunch of players from the Panthers on a boat, and I think they were trying to get one of them to jump in the water, and it might have been Leggett. I can't remember, but he just did not want to do it. They were all like, "Come on, come on!" Thielen was there, but it was hilarious.
I could see that being Leggett for sure. For sure. Being like, I don't touch water.
Touch water.
All right. Any final football thoughts? We are moving away from our Pat McAfee segment.
I don't think so.
No. What do you think our record is?
17 games. Oh, yeah. They asked, will we win 7?
Yeah. I think we do.
Yeah,
I think we win 7. 7 games, exactly.
Exactly 7?
I think we win exactly
7
7.
and 10.
Yeah. And I'd be happy. And I'd be like, next year we're ready to take the step.
I feel like we go 9 and 8. I got a good feeling about
go
9
positive
And win the division.
And 8. We could. Saints
Honestly.
are awful. Bucks are injury
Yeah.
prone. I mean, it's just Falcons to compete with. And
Well, they're going to lose one game to them, but they are not going to do
always
any.
beat the
They're not going to
Falcons.
do anything unless Kyle Pitts pops off.
Kyle Pitts, baby.
Shout out
This is his year.
McCants.
That guy.
Shout out McCants.
I was literally listening to a
Pitts.
fantasy football podcast, and they were like, "Who's the guy that you are just so delusional on, but you can't quit?" And they were like, "Kyle Pitts." They're like, "This guy should have everything, and he just doesn't. I just don't get it." Yeah. All right, moving away from that. Again, I'm gonna rely on you two for this one because I got no idea what they're asking about. Does pizza belong in salad?
What?
Do y'all have any idea what that means?
Nope.
I just assume you mean bits of pizza in a salad, like on top of it. If you say in, that means it's.
No.
What do you mean no?
No, it does not.
Belong
Oh, that's your answer.
No.
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 There's a reason it's a side item with a salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna do something like where there's, I don't know how everybody here feels about like arugula,
Love
or
arugula. by the
some
way.
spinach.
Yeah.
If you're gonna put that on a pizza, like
Go for it.
all day,
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
A taco pizza with some shredded lettuce, like, I want one right now. But
Pause it. Let's order.
to put a pizza in a salad, like I don't even understand.
Who asked this?
I don't know. So it's a unanimous no. Any thoughts?
I don't think so. No.
I wonder what your diet looks like. Whoever asked that.
Is this something you're considering and you're trying to get approval for?
Oh my gosh.
Hard no.
I think the only reason it won't be is because you think it's close because you have like croutons, right? And that's bread, but it's firm, like it's firm and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crispy.
But pizza's gonna get soggy, and that's gonna be nasty. I think,
Dude,
So,
the sauce. Like
the sauce too.
Like I don't want that as
Because
my
I mean, everything that's
dressing
on
a
pizza,
salad.
yeah, that's true. But everything that's on pizza sounds good in a salad. Like some tomato sauce in a salad, cheese, bread, like that all sounds good. But I think the texture will be a problem.
But how do you feel about like hot things in salad? Like do you like warm chicken or like warm vegetables or something in your salad? Or do you like it just cold?
I can only do hot
Depends
chicken.
on the salad.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't do anything else hot. Like if
So-
it's hot vegetables, I can't do it. But if it's like hot chicken, hot protein, then I
yeah,
absolutely
I
do
agree.
that.
That's what
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
So y'all can only do hot.
I like hot.
Hot stuff in
Oh no, I'll do cold salads
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I'll do both.
But like
Oh, okay.
if there's
My
a
bad.
if there's a protein in it, the protein needs to be hot.
Yeah,
Like
protein.
preferably.
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like to have
yeah,
a
yeah,
hot
that's what I
chicken
was
in
meaning.
the salad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't do cold chicken? Oh man,
No, I'll still eat that. Like, we make a chicken salad that has like a bunch of vegetables in it. We warm the chicken up, shredded cheese, and then the chicken's warm when we first have it. But then obviously when we have it leftovers, we take it out, and I'm not going to heat up the entire salad because I don't want the lettuce to be all warm and stuff. So I'll eat it cold.
Okay.
Like, it's still good. I just would prefer the protein warm. Like
Oh,
cold
okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's not like
I
I'm
was
shy away from it
misunderstanding.
completely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand this question. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Our first serious question of the day.
All
Okay,
right, here we go.
There's not many.
Football is serious.
It is.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, we talked about Bible
Not to me,
characters.
Yeah, we related it.
Which, like, never mind. I shouldn't get on a soapbox.
We're contractually
All right.
obligated to mention something related to Christianity, the Holy Spirit, every 5 minutes.
100%.
Timer goes off. in the background. Shoot.
Which I always.
Jesus.
Fine. I'll go here. 10
it.
seconds.
Got a
Do it.
squirrel for a sec.
We should not call them Bible characters. You don't refer to George Washington as like an American character. Like they are, like they are historical people. They
That's true.
existed.
I agree.
So I'm not mad at whoever asked this, and I say it all the time, like a Bible character or whatever. But like they are real people. Like they're not just characters. So, anyways, okay. Sorry. Okay, so
Bible is not fiction.
that's right. You're right, baby. And if you want one, we have one in the atrium
We
for
have
you.
one.
Okay, anyways.
We got them right out here at the next episode.
Just let one of our team know.
Okay, here we go.
Servant leaders.
This is a big question, but I think it'll be a good one to talk about. How does Christianity or your relationship with Christ fit in with the bigger picture of life? Like, how does Jesus answer life's biggest questions?
Wow,
How
what a
does
shift.
Yeah. Bro, we're multi-talented. You know what I mean?
How does
Your relationship with Christ fit in with the bigger picture of life? Like, how does Jesus answer life's biggest questions?
Okay.
Anybody got anything?
Do y'all have immediate thoughts?
I mean, I can kick it off. I mean,
Go ahead.
just I think I'm gonna word this weird probably, but I think Jesus answers the questions by not needing to have an answer to all of my questions.
Oh,
That's it. Wow, I like
so
that. Okay.
I guess to put it simply, it's very relieving to know I don't have to have it all figured out.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And I cannot imagine living life thinking that I need to figure this out because nobody else is going to do it for me. And there's nothing set up for me unless I do this myself.
Mm.
Like if I'm not living like I'm believing God has a plan, he's already orchestrated everything.
Mm.
Like just how stressed out you would be. And I mean, I would imagine that's how non-believers are. So,
Dude, that's such a good point. I love
really
that.
good one.
I love
Yeah.
that answer.
Yeah.
I've said that before and talked about it with people. Like, I don't know how people go through some of the difficulties of life.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the intense suffering, like loss, divorce, just hurt from family and friends and the disappointments of life. Like, I just do not know how people do that without Jesus. I really don't. That's a great answer. Anybody else got thoughts?
Yeah. I think one word that comes to mind starkly for me is purpose. Like the relationship that you have with Christ and that you continue to develop and his answer to life's biggest questions. I see Christ as the ultimate purpose for my life. Like that's the biggest question I think we all tend to ask as we continue to grow up and see how the world continues to work and find out how it works is like, why are we here? What are we doing? Because like Johnny was talking about, not having the foundation of Christ to go to for things like divorces, pain and hardships and all of those things. There's something else. And it's very interesting how everybody identifies a deeper need for something. They may not recognize it as Christ, but that's what it is. Mm-hmm. And whether people acknowledge that or not, it's there and they know it deep down, whether people like us at the table recognize that and are following Christ. And then there's people who don't yet or have refused to recognize that and don't. And I think it's just that part in your soul that is empty that has to be filled, and it can only be filled with Christ, and that just brings the purpose to you in life, to continue to carry on and to do what we are supposed to do, because it's just all the more peaceful, especially with Ethan talking about not having all the questions or not having all the answers to everything, I should say, to have peace with that and to know that, you know, God is above all of that, and he's working out all those things, and there's something to push forward to. This is what we're working on and going toward is not simply physical and going to fade away. It's eternal, no matter what you're doing. And that's a comforting thought, to know that the things that we do here have eternal impact. They're going to mean something, because just thinking about all the things that we do here amounting to nothing, it's like, what's the purpose of life?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like, was that Ecclesiastes?
Yep.
Going through all of that and just talking about how when you look at it without God in the picture, how depressing life can be, and just how meaningless and so
that's good. Any thoughts, Kolby?
I think the first thing that came to my mind was trust. I think trusting in God is huge, because things are gonna happen in life, or you're gonna make decisions in life that you look back and you're like, that was dumb, that was stupid for me to think that way, to do that, or certain things will happen and you're like, God, why did that happen to me, or happen to my friend? And I think something I've learned is like, yeah, life's gonna suck, but I think in the suffering and in the pain is when Jesus is glorified. I think a lot of the time when life is good, we tend to put Jesus on the side, but when life is tough, that's when we kind of hone back. And so I think the reminder that like we need to continue to and be intentional with pursuing God and Jesus. It's a relationship, and it's both ways. It's not just one way. Which the cool thing is when we do mess up, Jesus is there with open arms. And I think that's the difference. Is a lot of the time we feel like when we do mess up, we're like, I'm not worthy, I'm not lovable, I'm not anything. But God's literally there going, don't listen to those lies. Like that's the complete opposite. Like that unconditional, unwavering love is just a cool reminder that life is going to suck sometimes, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything that y'all have been saying. I mean, how does he fit into the bigger picture of life? Like, quite literally, he is life. I mean, there is life in Christ, and there is a false life. Like, that's literally how Scripture kind of talks about it. When Jesus says, "I have come to give you life, and life to the full, life abundantly," he's like, "I am giving you life as it was always intended to be." And so it should change. How does it answer life's biggest question and fit into the bigger picture of life? Like I feel like I say this all the time. I'm like, it should change every singular thing about you. Like every cell in your body should be different because of Jesus. And he causes us to live in ways that are completely counterintuitive. I mean, I think about one of the biggest things, especially as we've been going through Mark and FS High, is like we should be looking to care for and prop up others as opposed to ourselves. Like I think of service. Probably one of the biggest things is like we live in a world where everybody's trying to promote themselves. Everybody's trying to make a brand for themselves, make a name for themselves, make, whatever it might be. And not even that all of that is bad necessarily. Like there's, businesses and brands and things and people do it for the glory of God, and that's awesome. But to literally say my life's purpose is not to glorify myself. That's the complete and total opposite of what this world would say. And so I think life's biggest questions are exactly what you were saying. Like we have purpose now, that there is purpose in our pain and our suffering, that there is a plan for us and we have a reason for being here. We're not just random. And so I think it fits in with the bigger picture of life and answers life's biggest questions. Like exactly. I mean, it just, everything he is, everything he did, answers those questions. Yeah. Any other thoughts?
No, man, I think you summed it up pretty well.
Man, get you some guys that can do both. Like we're talking about sports, and then we take it all serious like that, because we're gonna go back to something very serious Thoughts on Taylor and Travis getting engaged? The couple. Any thoughts?
I could care less.
Wow. All right. Sweet. Caleb hates love. All right.
Not what I said.
He's like, I just hate their love. What?
It couldn't care less.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
Thank you.
You're just making up for all the blunders you've been making. He's like, somebody clip that mistake, not my mistake.
Clip that, please.
Lots.
I think it's either gonna mean that this is about to be the best season of his career or the worst. Like, I don't know. He's either gonna be really distracted or really, really motivated. Like, I don't.
Has the wedding date been announced?
No.
Okay.
No. I will.
That would be distracting.
I'm sure you'll know.
I'm gonna know.
I'm sure ESPN will release it.
Oh, for sure. Adam Schefter's
on that thing.
Dude, he like dropped the.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to get an invite.
Oh, for sure.
Is what's happening. Like, he wants to be there. I don't know. Just like everybody, I hope they have a very happy, life. I hope they both come to know Jesus. Like, that's all I know how to say. Yeah. Their wedding is going to be unbelievable. Mm-hmm. I'll say that much. Yeah. Like, it's going to be. Yeah. I mean, she is a literal billionaire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
He's a party animal. Same with Jason.
Dude, what I keep seeing and what I'm like, I want to see the best man speech. Like, Jason Kelce, like, what's the over under that he is shirtless during the best man?
The over.
Like, he is shirtless and he is like,
not for the dance party,
like 7 deep.
Yeah,
he's like
at least 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rowdy event. All right, sweet. Caleb can't believe what's happening here. So that's a good segue into something else. We have just a couple questions left, and we only have about 15 minutes, so keep that in mind. I want to do this one next because I want to give time for it. So I'm going to switch the order here really quick. But this one was specifically for Kolby. Okay. So we'd love to hear. How did growing up as a missionary kid impact your walk with Jesus?
I thought that was
a great question.
Yeah. I think that's a good question. I think it had its goods and bads. I think when people heard or saw my parents as missionaries, they assumed that my life was good, that I was just automatically a Christian. And I became saved when I was 4 or 5. My mom had kept asking every night, "Hey, do you want to be do you want to ask Jesus in your heart?" And I was like, "Not yet." And then one night I was like, "Mom, I'm ready." And she took me to a room and she gave me a quarter, and she's like, "All right, put this quarter. This represents you." And she closed her hand and she's like, "Try and grab this quarter from me." And me being 4 or 5, I couldn't do that. And so she was like, "That represents you and God. You're the quarter, and God has a hand around you. You're His forever."
Such a cool picture.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, obviously,
especially for a child, like, not now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mom's like, "Get it." I'm like, anyways.
And so then, I was able to go to a Christian school, international school over in Indonesia. And it was cool because, like, I was around other Christians. But then when we came back to the United States, it was kind of rough just because I couldn't connect. I think it's when you're young, I think you make connections. You can't make connections that you'll have forever. And I kind of had to say goodbye to all that, which kind of sucked. And so I kind of got bitter and kind of angry at God. And then fast forward, through high school, kind of made friends, didn't make friends. But again, I would tell people, "Oh yeah, I'm going to youth group. I'm doing great. My parents are missionaries. I love God." And, I did, but I didn't necessarily act like I did all the time. And then really in high school, I found a group of friends that kind of pushed me to start serving again, more than just to check off the community service hours. Because I think that was when I started, that was the reason I did it. I was like, "Oh, my parents are serving, my siblings are serving. Oh, I need community service hours for Beta Club or whatever. I'm going to serve." And it wasn't until probably junior, senior year of high school that I'm like, I'm serving for the wrong reasons. I'm serving for myself. I'm not here to serve others. And so I think that's kind of when my mindset kind of changed. And now I'm doing students and I'm back in the factory now. And I think I've just enjoyed it so much more because I'm like, it's no longer a task to check off. It's like, I get to do this, and I think it's cool. And so, like, I would say I have the strongest faith now than I ever did. And it's kind of funny because like I don't even tell people, like when I introduce myself, I'm a missionary kid. I don't talk about that much. And when I was in high school, I always would, because I would use that as a blanket. It's like, oh, I'm a missionary kid. Oh, my life's good.
Yeah.
You know, and now I'm kind of stepped out and saying I'm no longer behind my parents. I have my own faith. And so I think that's something that I've learned recently.
Dude, that's
awesome.
That was awesome. Wow, you were like ready for that one.
I had recently just shared my testimony actually at the young adult group.
Oh,
2 weeks
sick.
ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Shout out young adults.
Yeah, shout out young adults.
Tonight,
Do any of them listen to
6:30.
this?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do.
Yeah.
Some of them.
They better.
Lily better be
Yeah.
listening.
Oh my gosh. And that's awesome. And I think that's such an important point that you made of your faith becoming your own. I feel that very much as a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
Like, and wanting to be defined as yourself and your faith, not just the faith of your parents. And I think that's something that every student that's brought to church, whether they have both parents that are Christ followers or they're just playing the, Southern Christian game, like, make it your own. That's awesome. All right. Next. There are many different ways to worship the Lord. Why is singing such a big one? Why is singing such a big one?
I think, man, because of how intricate music is and how it affects us. Music is one of the best gifts from God. I'm a little biased with that because I like to play guitar. I love to sing. But truly, even people that don't like music, think about how prevalent music is in everything that we experience. It's in stores that we go to. It's in video games we play. Think about your favorite movie and then take away the music from it and think about how different it would be. And I say all that to say just to kind of connect it back to Christ and the gift that is. Like, we connect so much with music. We connect experiences, relationships, feelings and thoughts and emotions. And I once did a essay report on just the impact of music, but it improves your memory and your learning capability. And I just think, obviously, just like any gift that God has given, it's been tainted by our society in some form or fashion. But I think it's such a big one because, another big thing you hear about music is it's a universal language. It's something that we all understand. It's something that all cultures engage in. And it's just another level of beauty that we can worship the Lord with. And I think is one of the biggest examples of a taste of heaven among the many others God has given us, just to be able to worship. And I think because of how prevalent it is, that's why it's so big when we talk about worship. Because usually when you talk about worship, you have to be told by somebody, or when you in the discussion, people are like, yeah, there's actually other forms of worship besides singing. Because when you think of worship, 99% of the time you're going to think singing or instruments or something like that. When it's that plus so much more. There are other, worshiping God can come in many, many forms. But when we say worship, most people would just be like, yeah, it's music, And I think there's a good reason for that. So,
What do y'all think? Why is singing such a big one?
I would say that it's because, like, during that time of worship, worship as it's singing, like as Caleb just said, there's many forms, but when you are singing, you're all unified as one body, lifting up Christ's name, and that alone is powerful, even if there was no instruments behind it and no lyrics to sing. But that music is a God-given gift, and when you're all forwarded on the same message, lifting up Christ, and all just focus, there's no distractions, all your attention is on Jesus. It can be such a powerful step to take in your faith. And I say that coming from a kid who used to be embarrassed to sing. And on Sunday morning, I wouldn't sing. I'd just stand there, hands in the pockets. And then when I started to come out of my comfort zone a little bit and start to sing, I would realize I would take myself out of the picture. It was very easy to, over time, to say, hey, nobody's looking at me and wondering why I made that certain movement or listening to how I sound.
That's such a great point, though.
Yeah.
That's a perfect point.
Because a lot of people, myself included, think that way, and they just refuse
Yeah.
And it's very, I mean, it's very prideful of us to think that we matter so much in that moment that we're going to stop and not glorify the Lord in that moment. And so,
yeah, it's like a practice in humility.
Yeah.
Unless you're like, Mariah Carey or something. Like, yeah, for us normal people with normal sounding voices.
Right. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, if you're listening and you're out there and you've been scared to worship, I would push you and urge you. Next Sunday or Wednesday, wherever you are, worship. Realize that it's all about your heart posture, and nobody's looking at you, judging you, and if anything, they're proud of you for being a young person worshiping.
True. Yeah, I mean, I think it's such a big deal because the Bible makes it a big deal. Like, it talks all the time about like singing and lifting up hands to the Lord, all throughout the Old Testament, especially. And it says in Acts and in Colossians 3, the passage that we say a lot at students, it's like they lift up songs and hymns to God. Like, I don't want to be overly simplistic, but like we're commanded to sing. Like we are. It is a method, like Caleb was talking about. Like, it is a method of worship that we are able to do. And I think something that y'all hit on, it's like one of the things that we're able to do communally that is kind of unlike anything else. Like when we all sing the same words over and over again, there's so much power in that. And I think it really can bring so much glory and honor to God when we're singing things. And when we're singing things, kind of like what you were talking about, Ethan, that like maybe we even struggle to believe at times. Like we talk about that sometimes at FS High, especially. Like there are songs that we sing that come very naturally and very easily because we might be in good seasons of our life. But then when we sing songs like about trusting in God or resting in his promises, or that song that we've sung a bunch, like Pull Me Through, like I believe that you'll see me through the other side of whatever I might be going through. There's power in declaring that together and saying, I have faith that what I see right now won't be forever. And singing gives us the chance to do that in a way that I don't really know anything else, unless you go to like a liturgical church where they read scripture all at the same time or something. Like we just don't have anything else. We don't recite creeds. We don't like recite prayers. We don't have like a doxology that we do, but we sing. And I think it's, I think the Bible just like straight up tells us to, and Jesus is like, if you don't, then the rocks are going to cry out. Like, so yeah.
Well, I think what's cool is like a lot of time with songs, it's what it is whoever wrote it, they're just pouring their heart out to God. And I think that's so cool because like a lot of the time we think of one of the only ways that we can really talk to God is through prayer, but like worship is also huge. And so like when I was in high school, a mentor of mine said, look at worship, like singing songs, as prayers. And it's you're singing a prayer. And it's like if you're scared of prayer, because like some people like they find it difficult to pray. Like I would argue like every time you sing a song and you truly mean it, you're praying.
That's so true.
And I think it's like I've seen that as, change my heart, because like again I would go in and be like, all right, I'm gonna sing the song, I know what it means, but then I wouldn't mean it. And now I'm like, God, I truly mean this. This is what I want. This is I want you here with me, and I can feel you here with us. And so like that was a cool reminder that sticks with me to this day.
That's awesome. I love that. Any final thoughts on this one? Cool.
Good question.
All right, we got two more questions. One kind of silly, one kind of serious, but we have like 3 or 4 minutes left. So,
let's go.
All right, so we got this. So, and I know who asked this one. What would be your final dinner meal?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Your final. Got it. I'm
just editing that one just a little bit.
All right. Del Frisco's. You guys ever been?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so a steak with truffle butter on it, and then the truffle fries, and then what else did we get there? Oh yeah, the potatoes, And then their
Double potato,
their
baby,
butter
let's go.
rolls, just that whole pan of butter rolls. And then I would put that off to the side. If I can have as much as I want, then I'm going to
Yeah, why
Qdoba.
not?
And I'm getting a cheese crusted
Holy.
quesadilla.
You got to bring Qdoba into this.
Qdoba.
Yeah, I got to have something
Final
Mexican in
meal?
there.
He's
Yeah,
a
no,
Chipotle
with
hater.
the Del Frisco's.
Yes.
But like final meal, like
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not going.
He
I don't.
worships
All
Qdoba.
right. That,
we
I'm
go
a-
there all the time. I
Okay.
really never get tired of it. Don't judge my final meal.
Man, I just that Qdoba love is like so
I'm loyal.
strong.
It
I
is
can't believe
it's
it.
very strong.
right.
There's nothing like
To the
Qdoba
death,
after a
though.
workout.
So I'm sorry, I cut you off. A cheese crusted
quesadilla. So it just
Quesadilla.
means they just put some cheese on it and then they grill it and then just the regular stuff in there: chicken, cheese, pico, brown pinto beans, brown rice, some chips and queso, and then I'm good, man.
Dude.
I mean, I love Qdoba.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw complete shade on Qdoba or anything, but
Shout out.
All right,
Sponsor.
Ethan, what?
Future sponsor. Qdoba.
Yeah, you will fill up that whole screen if you
Yeah.
if you give us some money.
Whole screen.
All right, Ethan.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with a nice steak, big steak. What kind of cut do I want? Like I like a good New York strip. I can't.
Yeah.
lie. Or no, I mean Wagyu, bro. Yeah,
I've never had
all
Wagyu.
I've never had it either. That's why I'm gonna have it.
What if it's
Wagyu
bad? What if you don't like it?
There's no way it's bad.
There's
Okay,
no way.
okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a
straight from
tomahawk?
Japan.
This is a random question.
Have I ever had a tomahawk?
Like
I have not.
on the bone.
I know what you mean,
Like,
but
that's
no,
what I want.
I don't think I have.
I want to try that. Anyways,
I should.
continue. Wagyu
right.
steak.
Wagyu steak. Put like, I might get heat for this, but put like a good slice of pineapple on there.
Oh yeah. Some grilled
Yeah,
pineapple.
baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, sir.
Grilled pineapple, and then we're gonna go with the. Give me some Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Oh, that's such a
With
good
the
one,
cinnamon
dude.
butter?
Oh,
That's good.
man, what
Give
a
me
good
like
pick.
probably 50 of those. Yeah.
It's not
Carb
gonna matter,
loaded to
bro.
death.
Final meal, man. Like you can go all out,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I'm gonna get to heaven, and Jesus is gonna be like, "Well done, my servant. You ate all the rolls."
There are no carbs left on the planet Earth.
What
Okay,
else,
so-
man?
So steak and rolls so far.
Steak, rolls, pineapple. I'm a sweet potato lover. I gotta be
Oh,
honest. So give me
okay.
a sweet potato, and then I might cap it off with like
A crisp Diet
a
Coke.
crisp Diet Coke. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong.
God.
The crispest.
The crisp.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Cool. Colby.
That's a good.
For me, I'd probably say some duck. I love duck. I've had
Oh,
it
wow.
Okay.
once. It was way too expensive, but it was really good.
All right.
Lobster mac and cheese. I'm allergic to shellfish,
that.
but I wasn't always, and I love lobster mac and cheese.
What a good one.
Yeah. And
So you
then
didn't endure the allergies for the final meal?
I think so. Yep.
Hopefully it doesn't kick in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it's the final meal for her.
Yeah.
He's probably dying from that.
Probably. Yeah. And then probably some type of roll, and then a Diet Dr Pepper.
Dude. Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing. Y'all went too small. Like I'm going.
Dude,
I'm
pick back.
just going crazy. I mean, I'm gonna be throwing up.
Jeez.
Like I want a steak. There's a restaurant in Uptown called The Cellar, and I want a steak from there.
yeah.
It is unbelievable. They have the best steak I've ever had. I don't even really care what cut. Like I'll do.
Would you do Wagyu?
I'll probably do filet.
Okay.
I love a
Okay.
filet. Filet or New York, and then I'll do nachos from. I don't even care.
Lyonica.
Yeah, I mean, Lyonica could work. But sometimes they're hit or miss. I love Lyonica, but sometimes it's hit or miss. I'm trying to think of a place with like
Sabor?
Sabor or like Tacos for Life. They've got like killer nachos.
Dude, tacos for life.
Man, I just went there Tuesday with Lily.
Amazing.
So I ate so much food.
Yeah. dude. Sponsor, please.
Please.
Then I'm doing like a couple crab sushi rolls from Co. in Waverly. Like, yep. Give me some of that. Doing some mac and cheese from Flower Child. I love their mac and cheese. I'll do like some good Brussels sprouts Like,
oh yeah,
like roasted Brussels sprouts, man.
Underrated. That's a sleeper
so
pick.
good. Like if you go to a tapas place like Emmett's and you see Brussels sprouts, like order them. They are not going to be bad.
I've gotten them.
I promise you, they're not going to be bad. And then I'll get like, I love a Caesar salad, so I'll get a Caesar salad. And then I'm doing bread,
sitting on this.
but I'm getting
Dude.
Well, like if this is the final meal, I'm like, again, I'm gonna make myself sick.
You're gonna
like
have
it's
to
gonna
stop at some point. You're gonna
no.
This is gluttony.
But
guys.
this is all like a plate of each to me. This isn't like y'all are getting like 16-ounce steaks. I'm getting like a 6-ounce. And I'm getting
you
not
didn't
a
mention
full
that.
tray of nachos. I'm getting like a half.
Each one's appetizer size.
Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
then, but I'm doing bread from Carrabba's. I love Carrabba's bread with the
Never had it.
seasoning.
Haven't been there in a long time.
Oh, wait.
So good.
Yes, I've had
with the olive oil and man, the herbs and spices. So good. All right, we gotta hurry.
Because I want dinner now.
Yeah, because I am hungry. All right, last question for you guys. It's been a good ep. What is your favorite book of the Bible? What is your favorite book of the Bible?
Man, right now, Revelation. I love Revelations, man. It is so good. I love one because it's fascinating to me because obviously the things it talks about are still to come. Most of what it talks about, and just the intricacies. I think it just it ties everything together so well, and the symbolism and the intricacies of the stuff I already like about the Old Testament, New Testament, like we were talking about yesterday, Johnny, with how the Old Testament connects to New Testament, just is expanded tenfold in Revelation, like all in one book. So it's awesome. Can't wait till God drops that DLC, that Revelation DLC.
Oh my gosh.
When's the update coming?
Boy, it's wild over here.
End of the pod.
Drop the DLC.
Please drop the DLC.
All right, what do y'all think?
For me, I think with my current walk in life, I think Proverbs has been huge for me. I think there's just a lot of wisdom and a lot of just good advice in there throughout the whole book. So that's kind of where I've been honing in on recently when reading my Bible.
I love that. I feel like I don't know if you experienced this, but I know me growing up in the church, like Proverbs was talked about so much, and now I don't feel like we talk about it really at all.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of just disappeared.
Yeah.
Bring back Proverbs.
Bring back.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Ethan.
Man, I mean, I love Proverbs as well. That's what I was going to say. I always, like when I don't know what to read for like quiet time or just reading in my Bible, I'll go to Proverbs or James.
Oh, James is good too.
I love James.
Y'all like those practical books.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Just easy to understand. Well, I mean, Proverbs is not easy to understand.
Yeah, I'm like, Proverbs has got some weird
But
stuff in there.
It can be easy to apply.
It's got a lot of, I mean, truly, like, I think my first, like, Bible study or time reading scripture consistently was, like, reading a chapter of Proverbs every day for the month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very popular.
Like, I used to do that all the time as a kid.
And now we don't.
Yeah, now we don't.
Yeah.
Read the book of Proverbs in September, you guys.
There you go.
One chapter a week or a day. A day. A day. Sorry.
One chapter a week. Start slow. It can be rough.
Yeah, they start talking about some stuff and it gets wild. I know this is. I probably have a tie. I'm sorry.
You have to pick one.
All right, if I have to pick one, I know it's probably, it's Mark. Like, we've spent over a year in it, and it's kind of nuts. Maybe I'm just delusional, and I'm out here on an island, but, like, every week I am just floored by what they're doing in it, by, like, what Peter and John Mark are doing in this book. Like, it is unbelievable, and I've never spent this much time in a gospel before, and so being able to look back, even like last night when we talked about the overarching themes of Mark, like some of those I had kind of forgotten, like I hadn't really looked back to that much recently, and I'm like, dude, that was literally what I preached last week, and so it's kind of insane how much it's driving home some points, and how each gospel is like a different shade of Jesus. It's like how we all experience some of our best friends, and especially if we're in like a group, like you experience your best friend one way, and then Caleb would experience him slightly differently.
That's
Kolby, Ethan, it's like we all love him or whoever, you know, but we all kind of have a different way of relating and approaching, and that's kind of what the gospel shows. It's like Matthew, Mark, Luke are like, we're going to be kind of like these biographies, and then John's like, about to remix this whole thing. Like, watch this. Like,
now watch this drive.
Now watch this drive. all time moment. I mean, we will bomb them, and then we will get them back. Now watch this drive. Man, what a president. Anyways, so Mark, but if I were to answer separately, I would say Genesis. I mean, I think everything in the Bible comes back to it. It's absolutely insane, especially the first couple of chapters. So
that's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, successful pod. How you guys feeling?
Feeling great, man.
Feeling
I could keep
good?
going. But
I know.
Someone's
I'm sorry.
got a birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Chloe. Shout out.
Happy
Happy birthday, Chloe.
It's going to be, thank you guys for doing this, and sorry we had to cut it a little short, but glad we finally were able to make this happen.
Yes.
The listener does not know, when we announced that we were doing a podcast, the first person to request to be on it was Mr. Ethan Head.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah,
I made it all
the
around,
first
man.
person. All
Long
right.
time listener.
That's right. From the original.
Oh, yeah.
He listened before it was cool.
True.
I'm the OG. Get out of here, scrubs.
All right. So if you are still listening, share this podcast with somebody, and you can text the number at the top of the description to send in your questions, and we'll let you know when the next episode's about to drop. So you can send in those questions. We will have you guys back on eventually.
Yeah, comment, subscribe for part 2. Comment part 2.
Yeah, comment part 2 on
Flood those
Instagram.
comments.
Halfway through the NFL season to see if our Super Bowl
Oh,
still
that's a
stands.
good point.
A Super Bowl episode,
Yeah.
like in February, the week before. Oh, okay.
That
I'd
could
be
go
down.
hard.
I'd be down.
We're just like the football episode. Like we're not even
when
gonna
free.
hide ourselves. Like we're not even gonna pretend. We're gonna be like, this is just
this is
football.
literally-
This is the football episode.
I will be
Dude,
absent.
if the Panthers are like 6-0, I mean, we're like
We're getting on this pod.
emergency episode.
Sunday night.
Like we're yeah.
We got Sunday Night Football in the background going.
You guys are the guests for like episode 9, 10.
All right. Well, we gotta go. So thank you guys for being here. We love you guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See you guys.